Well, good evening, everybody. Welcome to the American Experience. I am your host for United States History and Geography, and my name is Mr. Goddard. Glad y'all could make it. I put together a short video, which you're watching now, just to help you navigate the slides that will follow. So the first thing you're going to notice on the second slide is a video introducing you to the class. It's a short movie trailer of some of the things that we learned about this year. Great place to start to kind of give you a sequence and the scope of the class. You'll also notice that every assignment that I'm sharing with you tonight, they are grouped by the different C's they are developing. The 5 C's are what drives us at Cambridge as well as the Anaheim Union High School District. So whenever possible, we'll be providing 5C growth opportunities for your students. So they'll be learning history, but history really becomes sort of the vehicle by which they become better collaborators, the critical thinkers, extremely gifted and talented writers, as well as presenters and compassionate people. So these are the things that employers really want to see in the 21st century workplace. A great example of that can be found with our DBQ program. I'll make this a little bigger so you can see it. Several times this year, we've had document-based questions that start with a question, but then we dive into primary and secondary source documents, and students analyze these, developing their critical thinking, and then they write an argumentative essay, which is a great example of the communication that they can produce. I have 2 different samples for you, and you'll be able to look through these folders and see your students' work as well as some of the work of their classmates. Just before Christmas break, students collaborated to create a Bill of Rights website. These websites are pretty neat. What they had to do is they took one of the rights or freedoms based in the Bill of Rights, and they put together a comprehensive website about the current issues with the rights, as well as the history and the historical interpretation. You'll be able to click on these links and view all of those. Most recently, kids competed in a Shark Tank activity where teams of students were given an invention and they tried to sell it to the class and tried to raise money to pay for some of these earth-shattering industrial revolution inventions. Now you have a chance to take a look at these presentations. However, just so you know that they were accompanied by a verbal oral presentation. So they lose a little bit of their luster because you don't have the students narrating them, but you can still very much see what they've done. Now, in our eCadence, our learning management system, we have the ability to do some online discussions, and these links will provide you examples. If you click on the links, you're going to have to log in with your parent credentials if you do have them. If not, just ask your student to provide it so you can see some of the collaboration. And I want you to notice how they build on one another's ideas in the discussion board, which it's pretty awesome. It's a great way to learn. One of the funner things we did right before break is students were asked to either amend or defend one of the rights in the Bill of Rights, and they created a Flipgrid video. Now, if you click on the link here that says Flipgrid, you should be able to get in. If not, again, please ask your student to log in for you so that you can watch not only the original post that the students made about defending or amending one of the rights, but the responses of their classmates. So these are just a few examples that are provided, I put together for you. But also we have these daily 5C activities. So these are some of the programs that I use quite frequently, and feel free to click on the links to see what we're doing. But if you want to see exact examples of the content and the development of the 5Cs, you're going to have to ask your student to log in for you and show you some of the things that we've done. I try to keep this quick. I think the Google Slides is pretty self-explanatory, that you can get through it without too much difficulty. But if you have any questions, just like I tell my students, I'm only an email away. I hope you enjoy your evening here at Cambridge. It's been a great year, and I'm really excited to share some of the fantastic work that your students have been doing.